Well, I care about climate change because I think about the future generations. It's going to be completely different for the children that are still to come. I mean, what's society going to be like? How's it going to affect the water supply? How's it going to affect the food supply?
I care about climate change because I care about our future
Climate
generations.
change because it affects the people coming up behind us, and actually it affects the whole planet and all the things living on the planet. We are part of the body of the planet, so that means we all have a bad fever that needs
I
to be
care about
reduced.
climate change because we are driving other species into extinction, and people don't realize that they have a job to do.
I care about climate change because it actually does affect the whole world. Humanity has to come together and unite as one. It's not fair that the U.S. can have this idea of consumerism, produce all these items, and not suffer the consequences that third world countries are actually with the climate changes. It's kind of disrespectful, I guess, to other countries as well. So we have to, as one body, one unit, living on this earth, we actually have to make a contribution and take a step in the right direction to change.
Plenty of ways to reduce carbon pollution. I think one of the biggest ones is just reducing consumerism. The U.S. takes up 5% of the world's population, but uses about 30% of the Earth's resources. So I think by reducing our intake of goods.
What I'm doing for reducing climate, for reducing the problems of carbon emissions is use less energy sources for taking care of my house. I also show people how to take care of plants and trees and water them. And also pass that information on to others so that people in the future will have an understanding and have a process where they can actually engage in behaviors that reduce the carbon levels in the atmosphere.
Is I walk more and I drive less, try to drive the least amount of time. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
And what I also do is I think more about the products that I buy, like try to buy less plastics and try to buy more eco-friendly
I'm
products.
trying to reduce the impact on climate change. I actually recycle everything, plastic bottles, everything that I try and use, plastics, metals, anything that is recyclable. I walk wherever I can, I carpool whenever I can with friends. I also do pass that knowledge on to other people. As one of my group members, Paul, said,
I would make it a point to support all the policy processes to reduce carbon input in the atmosphere through consumerism and manufacturing, and look for alternative ways to reduce energy consumption.
That I have identified towards climate change is instead of cutting down trees, plant more. And the second solution is to educate yourself, educate your family, educate your friends, and let them know that climate change is a problem and that we should all serve the planet.
So one solution that I've identified for this climate change, it'd have to be a big one that would just result in promotion and promoting of the subject, whether it's in colleges, high schools, and it'd be preferable to start in the elementary stages to get the kids this knowledge when they're actually young, get them thinking about it at the early stages, so that when they do grow up, when they are going through high school, they can have a little bit of knowledge and hopefully pass it on to their friends, network, and do that.